How is it going, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I wanted to take just a couple minutes. I'm fixing to, I came out here to clean up my studio a little bit, get ready to do a video tomorrow and get it all just tidied up a little bit. And I'm fixing to do away with this right here that I did that seam in just the other day in a video. It's still laying here. And I said in that video that if you seam seal that vinyl properly, it will come up as one piece because it actually takes and melts those two pieces of vinyl together. So, did I do this correctly? Plus, I guess this is also going to be a test of strength on the Tensor G67 spray adhesive that I used on this, the pressure sensitive adhesive that I used to put this thing down. I'm fixing to tear this apart right here and we're going to see just how well everything held up, okay? I'm going to try to do this by myself with the camera and stuff like that as I tear this up so you guys can see it. So I'm probably just going to pick this up and let's see here. I want to get this where you guys can see it really good. So you can see that right here is my seam. I'm going to start pulling this apart where you guys can see it right there. All right, so, all right, well that is depth. Look at there. Look at there. Y'all don't forget right there. Look at, right here's my seam. Just as it should be right there. I'm real glad to see that because I could have made a fool of myself had I not done that right there. So the Tensor grip is definitely holding. It's actually pulling pieces of the particle off. It's pulling pieces of this underlayment off as I do it there. So I'm gonna put this on the floor where I can get my hands on it, my feet on it, and pull it up better. And then we'll take a look at this and see if it comes up completely all in one piece. That seam sealer is definitely doing its job there. And also the Tensor grip is working out really well. I'm gonna take and cut that back just a little bit so I don't have so much extra vinyl there that I don't need for doing this. I'm gonna cut all this extra mess off right here. That way I'm not dealing with all that extra stuff there. Just to make it easier on myself for this. Okay, here we go. Alright, so now I can get my feet on it and I can pull this up real good. Look, chunks of the vinyl is even sticking to the board. I'm really glad to see this. Like I said, I have used this before. I actually just used it in a video the other day. And I've never been able to tear it up, though, and see how it actually sticks. Look at that. Pieces of the plywood that I glued it to came off. Chunks of the vinyl stuck to the board. Look at that. More chunks of vinyl. More pieces of vinyl stuck to that. Chunks of underlayment came up with it. And check it out. Right there is my carpet seam. See that? Let's tear it apart and check that out. You want to? That's awesome. You can see by the back of it there, the two lines that are together right there. Two skinny lines. That is where it went right together. Right down through there. Let's fold it back and stuff and try to do that. I think that I love doing this stuff right here, tearing apart my work. We get to see exactly how the stuff works, how it should work, and all that kind of stuff. So look at there. You can see it did open up a little bit right there, but the top layer of that is absolutely stuck. Good. I am super happy to see this. I mean, it definitely done its job. I'll be honest with you, I would have liked to seen more of that where the whole thing was melted together versus just the top layer. Look down here. You see right there where the whole thing is melted together? That's what I would have liked to have seen along the whole seam. That right there, that would have been awesome. But look at that. You can't even see the gap in it right there. That is perfect. That's what it should be like right there. just completely sealed all the way back up. That's what we're striving for whenever we do that. But somebody gave me a super chat right there. I don't know who did it. Let me see if I can click on it and see. Gary Smith, I appreciate that, my friend. Super generous of you. I'm going to take now and rip this apart. Okay. So look at there. As I'm ripping it, it's ripping over here to the side of the seam. It's actually pulling the finish off of the vinyl over to the side and ripping the finish off instead of splitting my seam. Even right here, you can see I don't know if you can see the little frayed spots right there. It's definitely not just splitting right on my seam. I'm real happy to see that. You guys don't know how happy this makes me to see stuff like this. Look at that. That is wonderful. Products doing their job, man. I just love it. It's what this is intended to do. And by all means, it is doing it. Even ripping it, there we go. We did have a spot right there in the middle. About right here to right here. About 6 inches that just gave right away. I can't say that it gave right away. You can still see a little bit of fraying on it and stuff like that where it did pull some of the other off, but it definitely was not like that or that. So again, I'm super happy to see that, and above all, I am more happy to see this. That really makes me happy with the spray adhesives. I just did a daily vlog the other day where I did some vinyl plank with some spray adhesive. It was actually spray lock that I used in the video. That's because the store furnishes it. I didn't want to spend this to use on the job myself because I would have had to buy this. So I'm super happy to see how strong this stuff works. I honestly did not think it was going to work that well. It pulled apart the plywood and the vinyl. Super happy, okay? Anyway, I didn't want to be on here real long. I just wanted to simply tear that up on a live feed so you guys could see no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This stuff works, and proper seam sealing works. It definitely does its job. This and the seam sealer, okay? Thank you guys for tuning in. Until next time, FBSB's out. Gary, I want to tell you again, I appreciate your super chat, my friend. That was awesome. Thank you, buddy. You guys give it a thumbs up and comment and share. It is greatly appreciated. You guys don't forget about the classes coming up in May 5th, 6th, and 7th. We still have some openings. If you guys want to be a part of the classes here in the studio, me and PJ from NFIC are holding some carpet classes. So if you want to up your skills, by all means, it is the perfect opportunity to do it. Cheaper than any other classes you're going to find on them out there, I promise. Anyway, if you want to, email me or text me. I'll leave a number in the description. Thank you guys for tuning in. Until next time, FBSB's out.